When I became first interested in wildland firefighting, I was probably 13, and I mean, most kids, that's their dream. A lot of kids, big sports, but I wanted to be a firefighter. Whether it was wildland or on the structure side, I knew that I wanted to fight fire. What kind of person describes a hotshot? There's so many characteristics that go in that I can go on for days, but the way I look at it is a genuine man. I mean, to a lot of people, that's just an adult, but to me, that's a lot of characteristics that we're expected of: hardworking, honorable, respectful, trustworthy. Just characteristics like that is what these people are looking for in a hotshot. The kids that look up to us and the community that looks at us, we have to be well-respected members of the community, and we're held to a different standard as a hotshot. Not only at work, off work, on a fire, in town, and we love it. When I became a Granite Mountain hotshot, I was ecstatic. I was super excited. I felt blessed because it's not like a job, like a part-time job anywhere, full-time job doing landscaping, something like that. It's a career, and it's something that I loved and wanted to do. So I was really happy when I found out I was Granite Mountain hotshot. There's a few classes that I'd taken through Yavapai College and the Wildfire Academy before getting hired, so it's quite a bit of work that went into it, mentally and physically. What was it like to learn underneath my overhead? It was wonderful. I mean, what I've been told throughout my whole career is the day you stop learning is the day you need to quit, and those men never stopped learning, and they never stopped teaching. They took pride in their job, and they took pride in teaching others what they knew. I mean, the ultimate goal is to be a safe firefighter. So, there's a lot of pride in that. I would say I was as close to everyone as I could be. People think, 16, 18 hours, it's 24 hours a day. You sleep next to these people, you wake up next to them, you eat with them, you work with them. It's not just a shift. And it doesn't stop once you come home at work. You spend time with their families when you come home. We all spent time together. It wasn't just a job. It was a brotherhood. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think once we're done with our 16-hour shift that our job's done. It's not done. We're just eating and going to bed, but we can still be called at any minute to wake back up and fight the fire again. I'll make a statement that I'll always stand behind my 19 brothers and support them. And I'll make sure that it is known that there is no bad decision made. That no one's at fault for what happened. And I will never forget that day. I'll make sure that they're remembered, that anyone that does come out with negative thoughts, I'll make it known that I was there and I know what happened. And there's a lot of other people that were there that knew what happened, and that it was just an accident. These things happen. It's horrible that it happened, but it happens. This isn't the first time a storm has come over and killed multiple firefighters. I believe I was able to make it to 15 services. There was a lot that were out of the state, and there's a few that were on the same day. There's a handful that were in Arizona, and there's one out of state. But the department made sure that there was multiple people at every memorial service. Yeah. That there was a presence. And I wish I could have made every single one of them. And I hope the families understand why, and I know they do. They've all expressed their love to me and how happy they are that I'm here. And it hurts to hear that from someone who just lost their husband or their brother, family member. It's tough. I mean, what everyone calls it is survivor's guilt. At first, yeah, I felt like, why me? Why did this happen? Why am I still here? But I know there's a reason and a plan for everything, and if I continue to stay positive and do the right things, that I'll be able to live that out. But if I dwell on that day and if I be negative, that's not going to get me anywhere. That's not going to help anyone. That's not going to remember them, my brothers, the right way. I know what they wanted from me, They wanted me to be the best firefighter I could be, and that's what I'm going to do. They want to be best family member, best community person, They wanted me to be there for their families, and that's what I'm going to do my darn to do. So if I sit here and dwell on those things, it's going to do no good for me, for anyone. I have a 2-year-old daughter that still needs a long time of support from her father. Yes, of course I'll stay with Prescott Fire. To be a hotshot right now, I mean, that's next summer. I'll see when the summer comes around. I'll see what I feel like and see how I'm doing, but I definitely want to stay in fire, whether it's structure or wildland. I'm always going to continue my education. I mean, I love fighting wildland fires, but I love fighting them with the people I did. That's going to be hard to fill. Stay strong. I mean, please support these families. They need it. They need this community 10, 20 years down the road. Not just next week, next month, next year. They're going to need a strong community for life. And it's a burden to put on someone, but that's just a part of being a good person. If you want that comfort when you're in need, hopefully this city is there for them.